Hello everyone, I'm Brazen Eagle and thank you for joining me here. So, today from Fox News, unemployed bride-to-be complains that her fiance won't get a second job. That's a huge red flag. So, a bride-to-be is taking the phrase happy wife, happy life a little too literally. A post appeared on Reddit's Bridezilla forums titled Just Get a Second Job. In it, user PDXCharger35 shares a story of a woman who's upset that her fiancé won't get a second job to pay for her dream wedding. Also, she quit her job after getting engaged in order to have time to plan the wedding. Oh no. The post begins, "Help, I need advice. My fiancé and I are having lots of issues right now. We can't stop fighting and I don't know what to do. I quit my job because wedding planning was taking up so much time and my fiancé is refusing to get a second job." Ooh. The unemployed woman goes on to explain why she can't possibly work and how she expects her husband to pick up the extra slack. He doesn't understand that I don't have time to get ready for work, drive to work, be somewhere else all day and drive home, she explains. I need to be home to plan this wedding. I'm trying to find a job from home, but it is difficult. I asked him to get a second job and he won't. Ooh. Making matters worse, it seems as though the bride and groom have different ideas about how much to spend on the wedding. Ooh, this is interesting. It really pisses me off because we are spending $80,000 on this wedding and he keeps saying we should spend less. Hello? No. This is my wedding and I've been dreaming of it since I was little and I refuse to have anything but my dream wedding. How can I convince him to work a second job to pay for this? What happened to happy wife, happy life? Holy cow. Not surprisingly, users didn't seem to agree with the woman's argument. Many readers seem to agree that this woman's behavior was a warning sign. As one user succinctly put it, "Run, man." Another added, "That's a huge red flag for that guy." Another user elaborated, posting, "I get the feeling there isn't much happy about that life. What loon gives up a job to plan a wedding? I would be saving myself 80 grand and getting a new patio. In all seriousness, it's a sad state of affairs. Someone has that little self-worth. They would put up with someone who behaved like this." Others felt that getting a second job wouldn't actually help, with one user replying, "Guarantee if, I hope he doesn't, he gets a second job, she will complain that he is never around and isn't helping with the planning." One commentator called out the brides-to-be's logic, replying, "Well, they ain't married yet, so the happy wife, happy life doesn't apply since they aren't husband and wife." Ooh, wow. Just wow. You know, this female, whoever she is, she's absolutely entitled. And you know what? The groom, he needs to run away. Just get out of there. Get out of the situation. Just run away. But you can tell this female is entitled because she says she has no time or had no time for working, driving to work, and driving home. She just wants to focus on this wedding and wants someone else to pay for her daily bills. She even says that she's angry that he won't even take more time out of his day to just go to work and pay for this. She demands to have this dream wedding, and she asks, "What happened to happy wife, happy life?" She's absolutely delusional. Now, who do we blame for this female's entitled attitude, or entitlement attitude? I would say it's a combination of her parents and overall family, if she has a very invested uncle or aunt, grandparents, and stuff like that. But especially, I would put the blame on the father if she had no dad or even a doormat father. But I would also put some blame on the education system that catered to her and society at large. In today's world, if you don't adhere to the doctrine of woman, then you are absolutely looked down upon. Now, she demands that they spend $80,000 on this wedding. Who in the world has $80,000 to blow on an event for a single day? This would be an absolute waste of money, and could be used for a down payment on a house or a car, pay off student loans or debts, or even invest in their retirement. This is an absolute waste of money. Now, notice how I said that they're going to spend 80 grand. Let's be real here. If the woman literally left her job and demand that her fiance get another job, odds are that she is contributing little to nothing to actually pay for this wedding. She has the audacity to demand money from her little boy toy, and they ain't even married yet. This guy, like I said, he needs to run away, but he probably doesn't have the rationale to run away at all. He's getting probably too emotional about this. Regardless, you know what? He's probably not going to run away. Many men give in to their emotions. We really do when dealing with the female sex. Men sabotage themselves in order to gain the approval and validation that a woman gives them. If men decided to look at things like weddings or other events like this in a rational light, then the wedding business would have gone out a long time ago. Men love women so much that they are willing to spend an enormous amount of money and time for a person that, unfortunately, will most likely divorce them in the future. What do you think will happen if this man gets a second job and actually goes through with this wedding? Do you think that this woman won't be demanding of her husband in the future if she is making demands like this now? Do you really think that if she can get away with this, she won't get away with more in the future? There's got to be a line drawn somewhere. This woman, of course, is absolutely entitled and demanding, but she also would most likely divorce this guy within a few years. Just look at the divorce rate, and probably after having a child or two, she would divorce him. You know, the courts would force the man to pay child support, alimony, and give her half of his retirement account, if any, or a pension, perhaps. Why get married when the government forces you to give half of all your stuff to a person that literally tears the family apart? Women initiate 80% or more of all divorces. And you know what? A married woman can divorce her husband with no questions asked. Why play the game when at best you don't lose, but at worst lose everything? Regardless, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm Brazen Eagle, and I hope you have a great day.